Oh my goodness, look at all these ugly freaking vehicles. Oh, except for my my Raptor, even though it's got a very, very damaged fender on there. So yeah, today I am cleaning out my vehicle depot here in Car for Sale Simulator because I've got to make some room. I need to steal some more vehicles and I need to get some more rare vehicles. So I want to show you guys from the last episode. Let's move this on the lot here. I'm going to go around here. We got a McLaren. Looks absolutely fantastic. Might be my new favorite car in the game. I bought a Porsche. Also, I don't know why my guy's not cleaning my cars on the turntables. These are show cars here, and they all look like somebody smeared doo-doo all over them. What is wrong with that? Also, I've got this car here. So, I've been calling it a Lamborghini Diablo because... Hold on, let me show it to you real quick. It's basically what it's named after, a Lamborghini. I don't know how to even say what they actually jumbled up the words up there, but you can tell it's supposed to say Diablo, even though it's clearly a Countach, which I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. I don't quite get the naming on this one, but yeah, that's one of the vehicles we got. This is totally not a Lamborghini Diablo Countach thing, whatever you want to call it. So yeah. Anyways, I'm moving more cars out. I want to get this depot cleared. I've got a Golf in there. I think I'm going to keep it. I like the BW. It's very nice. Is it Golf or Golf? I don't even ask that question to somebody. Like, say if they go, oh no, it's pronounced this way. It's Golf, right? Yeah, okay. I think I might have called it a Golf at one point. You know, it's my tiny YouTuber brain that's not functioning today. This is my first video I'm recording in the morning, by the way. I was like, you know what? I feel like moving some cars and potentially doing some shady business deals. So, by the way, do I want to get rid of this? I don't know. This is actually kind of a sweet looking car. And it looks good right there. You know, it's like almost like you walk in and go, my goodness, look at all this fancy stuff on the inside. You got the nice, kind of looks like a lowrider. It honestly doesn't even look like a muscle car. So, yeah, I'm going to keep this BMW here. And then we're going to keep the Raptor. And I've got a Mercedes over here, which, you know what? I don't really care. Mercedes are nice vehicles, like in real life. I just don't think I'd ever own one. Like, I have nothing against them. Like, I look at them and go, oh, that's a nice car. I just don't think I'd ever buy one. I don't know. What is one car brand? And comment down below. What's a car brand that you're just kind of in the middle of the road with? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's a nice car, but you would just never own one. For me, it's probably a Mercedes. I think they're nice cars. Have no desire to actually own one. Okay, so let me go ahead and list some cars here real quick. Oh, you know what? I forgot we have this Reson IDK, which is actually, it's one of the new cars in the DLC. But honestly, it's one of the ugliest cars I've ever seen. And I don't know if I actually want to keep it. I mean, I guess I should keep it because... Actually, no, I think I've seen these things in the marketplace. They're actually not super rare. I feel like I should just go ahead and sell it and make money on it. Because it's one of those cars where it's like... I mean, does anybody actually, like, think that this is a cool car? I don't want to say that because I know I've got my comment section. Some people get really defensive when it's like, well, that's the greatest car ever, Camodo. You're just an idiot. And I was like, you know what? I could agree with that. Okay, let me list some cars here. Like this Reson is worth up to $230,000. I paid $115 for it, so you can't tell me it wouldn't be a good idea. Just go ahead and move it. Make some room on your lot. I mean, I could go shove it in the depot and forget about it, but I feel like every time I pass by it, I get sad because I'm like, why do I have this many cars in my depot and I'm not using them? Hey, that Mercedes is worth like almost 200 grand. That's actually a pretty nice price there. Also, this thing's being really finicky today. Wait, it doesn't think the Mercedes is on the lot. Is that why he's not cleaning those? Did they break something in the, I mean, Car for Sale Simulator 23 being slightly broken? I am shocked. Yeah, it doesn't detect that it's on the lot, even though it's in the parking spot over here. Also, it's already getting dark. Ooh, I wonder if there's any cars to go still in the neighborhood. Should totally go check that here in a second. Let me go ahead and get these other things listed that I want to move. Oh, am I just stupid and this car is actually not? It says it's not at the office. Oh, wait. Oh, where's this Mercedes at? I've got two Mercedes. It isn't broken. It's Camodo's the broken one. So I've got another one somewhere else, probably on the map. This one is the one that's actually on the lot. All right, so we got it for sale. It's dark. Let me list these couple other cars and then we'll sell them in the morning. Oh man, look at that. There's a car waiting for a 5-finger discount. I don't mind if I do. What is this thing? It looks like a Honda. Is there a Honda that's worth a lot of money that looks like this? Could have been like a Type R or anything. Nothing fancy. Okay, you know what? We're going to steal it anyways. This has got to be an easy one, right? Oh, yeah. Easy lock pick. I got this. I'm a professional. Watch, I'm going to go to jail over... Oh, my goodness. I broke a lock on this. That was $10,000. That was stupid. Did I just break another one? Wait. Okay. Focus here, Camodo. This is easy. What are you doing? I don't want to go to jail over a Honda. Like, if I'm going to go to jail still in a car, please let it be like a Porsche or something. And boom. Okay. We have acquired the Honda. I probably wasn't worth it because I busted 2 lockpicks, which is $20,000. Yeah, let's send that to the tow truck spot. That was dumb. Hold on. Is there anything else to steal in the neighborhood? You know, that's underwhelming because there's been cars that are worth like close to 100 grand that you can steal. Maybe I should pick and choose my battles a little bit better there because that probably was not worth it. I'm going to walk to the other side and then we're going to go around to morning and see how much money I just lost there. I've got to be the world's greatest thief. Think about it. I lost money stealing a vehicle. At least I think I lost money. Oh, watch that thing actually be worth quite a bit. All right, car marketplace is open today. So there are cars here in the neighborhood. Probably nothing that I want. You think the car, or at least the house that I stole the car from last night, you think they're selling something? That'd actually be kind of funny. Look, there's another one of these things. I was telling you, they're not super rare, but man, if you can get a hold of one, you can make some decent profit. All right, they won 113. Let's bargain. Would you do 90 grand? Is that too insulting? I don't think it is. What do you think about that price? Okay, a little bit more flexible. What if I gave you 95,000 for this thing? That's 5 extra grand there. I'm doing you a service. There you go, you sucker. Well, this will make up for the bad steal that I did last night. Was there anything else in the neighborhood? I might as well go look around before I go into the marketplace here. I see a Volkswagen. Is that? Oh no, that's one of the Hondas. Oh, I can get an idea as to how much this thing. That's a 98. Oh no, it is worth. Okay, not necessarily saying mine's worth $6,000. Mine might be a little bit more, but I definitely lost money while stealing. All right, Camodo, pick and choose your battles a little bit more wise. A cop just hit me. What? What is wrong with you? Okay, I think I say this every time I pull up to a market, but there's totally going to be a Dodge Viper here, right? And they've made them available to where I don't have to sit there and wait for an auction to get one, even though I've been searching for 2 years. You know, maybe that's when we should end the series. If I get a Dodge Viper, I should probably just quit the series because I've peaked. There's a Mercedes over here. These are normally decent flips. It's the coupe, 107,000. Actually, it's not I don't think that's a bad price. Buddy, I'd go 90,000. Also, apparently I have one of these on the map somewhere. It might actually be at the auction house. So I might need to swing by there. All right, that's a good buy. We got a Supra over here, which the Supras are normally decent too. Let's see. It's pristine. You want 102? Well, I would give you 80. Actually, yeah, 85,000. Almost gave him 95 there. Let's see if they'll bite on that. 85, you're thinking? That's goodbye, buddy. All right, let's send those back. Yeah, the car marketplace is hit or miss. I mean, that was a decent one, but I've had a lot recently where it's like, there's a police at the office. Oh, no, I'm not about to. No. I'm about to go to jail over a freaking $6,000 Honda. No, I can't get back to the office in time. I hate this game. I hate it. I hate it 100%. No, fudge. All right, well, let's let them find me here. I just damaged this car. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to flip it anyways. Bust it. You know, if anything, the cop should have just paid me for stealing the Honda. Yeah, I lost. That was like, what? That was about 10 more grand, 11 more grand there. Here's my Mercedes that I thought the game was broken and it just wasn't detecting it. No, I won one at auction. All right, let's put that back there. You know, yeah, we're only stealing cars that I know I can make money off of. You got to be kidding me. I didn't have any fuel in this thing. This is we're off to a good start. This is a good sign though, so stay tuned because that means the game's gonna hopefully reward me with a nice car later, maybe at an auction or something. Oh my goodness. My thief endeavors have been a disaster this morning. All right, well, we got hot deals over here. We got another one of these Rissons. Yep. I can't get over how ugly that car is. By the way, I'm not a Nissan hater either. Like, I actually do like Nissans, at least the way they look. I mean, of course, the GTR is the ultimate car, but I think the 370s look nice, the older ones, and even the newer ones. You don't see many new 370s on the road. Wait, so I like how they fine you. Wait, did he take the car? Oh, he took it, didn't he? No, did he take the car? Wait, I stole a Honda, didn't I? They confiscated it too? I get fining you, but at least let me keep the car. Gosh darn it. So I think when you steal the car, like, you need to immediately travel to the office in the morning and move it off lot, because it seems like it loves to trigger the police. Like, they will just be like, oh, okay, totally gonna check the office. Somebody reported their 1998 Honda stolen last night. We think the shady, not a scam dealership probably stole it. By the way, look at how full our lot is. I mean, I really should utilize the inside, but I've got all my personal collection in there right now. So, you know, all right, pull this right here. Okay, well, let's list these cars and let's have ourselves a big sale. We don't have an auction today, so we might as well make some money. I gotta regain some of the money that I lost. Okay, big day of deals here. Open the office. Did you clean all my cars? My goodness. I don't know how they've made the character model look worse. You know, I think the first person that was that we had as a customer, our employee, looked really pretty okay. And then they updated the game, and now that guy looks like he's had a lot of plastic surgery. All right, which car are you gonna buy? You looking at the Reson here? Was this the one that I flipped? I think I flipped that one over there. Okay, it's gonna be, I think it's 200,000 what I got it listed at, right? Yeah, oh, I got it listed at 230. I'm thinking, would you do 190? I paid 115 for this, folks. If I could walk out of here with 200 grand, I am not gonna complain. All right, there we go, 200 grand, boom. Yep, nice transaction. All right, let's keep going here. Let's get on a roll. You want the Mercedes here? 200 grand for it. Just bought it, I think, this morning, or this might be the auction one. You'll do 168. Honestly, not a bad price. I'm doubling my money. But I'm greedy, so I want 180,000 for this. Would you do 180? Yep, like that. People are just piling onto the lot here. Oh, the other Mercedes. You want this one? 195 on this one. A little cheaper than the other one. Very budget friendly, by the way. Yeah, I totally would just go drop 190 something thousand dollars on a car. Okay, there we go. 150. Would you do 150? Yep. I'm making your life. Did he say something about making my life easy? I don't know what the heck he was talking about. All right, we got the Supra here. Mr. Gamer Dude wants the Supra. 170 for this. Just bought it this morning, fresh on the lot. You'll do 131. Would you do 150? I think 150 is a fair price for this car, I'm thinking. Yep, you'll be satisfied. Does nobody want the beat up Nissan? Come on. Okay, you want the Trauma, the 80s. That's a weird name for a car. $120,000. It's been sitting in my depot for months. You would do 92. How about just let's do 100 grand even. I think 100 grand even is fair. There we go. We got a BMW. Actually, this thing's worth quite a bit of money. Oh, my Nissan's not for sale. The Sylvia. Oh, it is. The tag. The freaking tag's just really low. Okay. Let's see. This thing's not worth a lot of money. I think I put it at 30,000, 23. I paid, I'm in at about 13 and a half. You know what? Would you give me 25 for it? I feel like 25 is a fair price. Let's go 25,000 on this. Let's get it off the lot, please. Thank you. Nissan, and then we got a Mercedes over here. We're making a lot of money at the moment. Like, this is great. It makes it to where I can afford my hypercar addiction to where I don't have to get rid of those. I've got plenty of money. See, you'll do 152. I'm asking 200 for this. I paid 95. You're not far off. Would you do 170? I think 170 is a fair price for this thing. I only flipped it this morning, so it's completely fine. Also, there's twins over here. Y'all want this Mercedes? Y'all can fight over it. I don't really care. 200,000 on this. Price is bothering me to do 154. I only paid 66 grand for this thing. Would you do 175? 175, and this thing is yours. Boom, and boom, made a good choice. Oh, and then we have the BMW over here, the N3, or I guess the M3. 260 on this. This thing's been sitting in my depot too. They'll do 170. I think you could do a little better. Would you do 190,000 on this? Let's just move it off the lot, please. Oh, I need to thank. Yep, you made a really good choice. And just like that, we've cleared out a lot of my depot besides like one car over there. And I think I'm going to keep, definitely keeping the Raptor. It took a while to get that. And then I got to keep my BMW Coupe. So yeah, we did good. You know what? On the way back, this is out of spite. I'm buying this Honda. This is the car I lost. I'm gonna bargain with you. Will you give me 5,000? So this is now gonna be my new daily driver. I own a ton of hypercars, but you know what? The Honda is probably fuel efficient. I will take it. Oh no! Oh, it's got a fart cannon on. Whoa, it's got a turbo too. Yo, this is like a sleeper build. Okay, well, you know what? I'm satisfied with this. This is fine. Okay, so some big stuff's happening today. It is the new day. We got an auction pretty early for it, 11 a.m. But also the dealership, the high-end dealership's open. So we know we got to stop by there. So folks, look, another Nissan. It's happened again. I mean, I got to come back and buy that because we know that's like 100 grand in profit there. All right, please tell me you have something super rare in here. Oh, I see an R8. Another Porsche. Whoa, that's a couple nice looking. Wait, is that actually? Oh, I thought it actually had the Chevy badge on there. I was like, how did they get away with that? Yeah, what kind of covers? Oh, this car doesn't have any coverings. You know, honestly, I don't have enough muscle. I feel like I gotta buy this. I think I'm gonna buy the pair, actually. Yeah, I'm sure I could flip one. There we go. So Porsche, always good buy in this game. I think I don't have the black one here. Honestly, I'd like to keep both. Actually, no, that cover doesn't actually look that great. Let's get something unique here. You know, let's do a blue Porsche. And the R8 probably be a good flip too. So $1 million. Yeah, it's bad that you could buy from a high-end dealership, take them over to your really cruddy used car place and flip them. Like, please somebody tell me the logic of that in this game. It doesn't really make much sense, but you know what? Not gonna question it. All right, send these over here. This one I'll have to come back for. I'm gonna take my you know what? No, I'm taking the I'm punishing myself. I was like, I should take the R8 over to the car auction. Show I mean business. No. The guy that said to come buy the hypercar, he pulls up in a Honda. He means business here. He knows what he's doing. Also, I feel a little less bad by doing this. Who cares? It's a Honda. Oh my goodness. See, folks, this is called showing up in the auction in style. Whee! And got a front row seat over here. All right, cool. What's up, guys? Came to the auction, might have crushed one of my competitors. Oh, I gotta go buy a $300 ticket. Hold on. All right, the Honda's got a seat over there. I'll sit over here. What happens when the car comes out and punches the Honda into the crowd? That honestly would be hilarious. All right, first car is a Mitsubishi. It didn't punch the Honda off into the crowd like I was hoping it would, but yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want this car. Okay, next car, what is that? Oh, it's the BMW. I hope that's not the rare car. That's a nice color, though. I actually kind of like that purple. I don't think that's the rare car because I don't think it's high enough value, but I'll take it. It's a good flip. Honestly, I might keep it. The color's really nice. I don't know. Never been one for purple, but it's a nice shade of purple. Oh, it's a Porsche. It's classic Porsche, but yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be the rare car, I think. Unless we get in number 4, for some reason, it's a way more expensive car, but yeah, I think this is going to be the rare one. I'm never going to get a Viper. It's just never going to happen. I can't tell you how many auctions I've waited for just to get it. Anybody that's played this game, do you have the Viper? And if so, I don't. Oh my goodness, the Nissan appears again. All right, well, we got to get this one too. Well, we'll have some cars to flip, but not gonna lie, a little disappointed with this auction. All right, well, I gotta go clear the spots at my dealership, and I can't even send these back yet, so I want to leave these here for now. Yeah, I'm a little bit on the salty side. I'm gonna pill out my Honda over here. Man, ain't she a beauty? Totally worth it. All right, you know, the muscle cars are really nice. I think I'm gonna keep, you know, a lot of people probably think that I'd keep the red one because I like red cars, but this green car looks a little more unique, so I'm gonna park this one in the showroom. This is going to stay with me. The other one's gonna be a flip. I should probably keep the R8 because I think I've sold all my R8s, right? I think so. No, yeah, I definitely have sold all the R8s. Actually, this one might need to go into the other garages. Unless I can fit it off over here in the corner. You know, I should get rid of the furniture. It's pointless in here. I need more room for cars in here. I don't need furniture. Nobody sits down in the game anyways. Ooh, let's park it right here in the corner. Yeah, that looks good right there. There we go. Nice. The others will get pulled onto the lot, and we will eventually flip them. That Porsche, that blue's nice on there. I don't have a reason to keep the Porsche. It's a very common car in the game. I know it's an odd thing to say. It's like, oh man, it's a Porsche. Not exciting anymore. Yeah. If I saw a Porsche like that in real life, I'd be really excited, but in the game, not so much. Honda drivers, am I right? All right, another day, another financial mistake. The luxury dealership is open once again. Anything that I don't have? That's the question here. Wait a minute. Okay, another R8. There's one of these N3s. I didn't realize these were actually worth that much. Because there is a BMW in the game that's actually worthless. That is not it, so I will take that. There's another Porsche. There's another Lamborghini. This one's pretty cool. So, is this supposed to be the Countach? You know, I don't understand the naming in the game. I will take it, though. It's a pretty car. I wanted it orange, so that might be a flip there. There's another R8. I'm gonna pass on it. Like, well, no, I'm stupid, because if I pass on it, I'm literally not giving myself an easy flip here, so I might as well have it. I've got a ton of luxury cars on my dealership lot right now. There is an auction at 11. What do you guys think? You think I'm gonna get the Viper finally? A Viper, anything from the new pack, honestly, I'd be happy with. I mean, really, the Viper is what I want. If I get the Viper, I can end the series. I can officially stop playing this game, at least until they come out with DLC, which supposedly there's more on the way. It seems like every time they announce DLC, it's like it may or may not come out like soon, or it might take 6 months. So yeah, it might be a little bit before we get anything. Oh yeah, I forgot. I still have cars over here I need to get rid of. I need to send some of these back. Okay, here we go. Auction time. What are we gonna get? Viper, no. SUV, that actually looks like that'd be worth money. Is it worth money? No, not really. It's a nice looking little SUV, but not what I'm looking for here. Okay. Oh, look, it's a Ford Raptor. This isn't the rare car. Oh, this might be the rare car. You know, I'll take it. I mean, it's a good flip. It's still never gonna give me the Viper. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then the last car appears to be, okay. Well, I mean, you don't win them all, but we've got the Lord. We got the Lord here. I'm getting back into my poop box and heading over here. It's fine. All right, we're gonna park this at the dealership here. Here we go. I like a car that I can just do that with. I need to make a big sell. I'm down to 9. Oh, I like how I'm like, oh man, I'm down to $9 million. I don't have enough cash anymore. Yeah, I've got to move luxury cars now. So I'm thinking Porsches, the R8 over here. Hey, yeah, watch the Honda up. Just make it look better. It's fine. So let's get this BMW. Even though I talked about keeping it, I've already got one. I do like the purple though. I mean, it's a nice purple. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like I should probably move it. So we're gonna move this one. You know, honestly, I should probably flip my Porsche. This thing is kind of pointless because they appear at the luxury car dealership constantly. This one's just got the special paint job. I wonder if I could charge a special amount of cash for it. Can I even get it out of here? You know what? I can list it from the inside. I forgot about that. Like, they can walk inside the dealership. That's the thing. So this is bugging me. I don't know why my guy doesn't clean these anymore. Like, they're inside too. How do they get this dirty? It looks ridiculous. Okay, so let's get this Porsche over here listed. There's something bugging me about this color. I gotta color this thing. Come on. If I'm gonna make millions of dollars today, at least a gray Porsche. Is that even a thing? Has anybody ever seen? That's not a factory color, is it? I could imagine it being a factory color. I'm thinking like a nice. We could go yellow. I like yellow Porsches. Those are really nice. Do that. So paint. Why is it cheap? That's actually a really cheap paint there. You figure with how expensive the car is, it would cost a lot more to paint this one. I like that. That's a really nice yellow. I would drive this car in real life. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, well, it didn't say it damaged it, so I guess we're good. Well, while I'm at it, I might as well get rid of I guess I can get rid of one of the Raptors. I mean, I won one at auction, so I might as well. Let's just get rid of the one I have over here. It's got a slight bit of damage. I'll take the fresh one from the auction. Less miles on it. So, editor, will you please zoom in on what? How big is this thing? My guy looks like a little granny. I can hardly see over the wheel. I look like a child driving this. Okay. I mean, I get it's a truck, but it ain't that big. Okay, so we got these listed. I need to head over to... I got to pick up more cars. We need to make money here. So if you guys had to guess how much I'm going to have after this last auction, or I shouldn't say auction, last little sell here, I'm going to say I'm going to be at 14 million by the end of this. Let me go grab... Okay, so the only thing I have over here, which maybe I have another one at the... I think I have another one at the other dealership. Okay, so let's get the Nissan over there. So move that. I'll move this, but I'm gonna keep one of the Raptors. This is still it's still a fairly rare car. I think I have found one at one of the auctions or one of the car marketplaces, but it doesn't appear very often. So I better keep one of those. Plus, it's a truck. There's not many trucks in the game, so I'll keep it. Okay, let's not leave any cash on the table here. Let's flip this Porsche. So let's buy that 170. Pretty sure I can get away with 200 something on it. Okay, so we got the BMW. That definitely needs to go back. Lamborghini needs to go back. I don't have enough spots over there.
Yeah, they need to let us upgrade the office more, because I got to get... What? Is that the... Wait, is that the taxi I hit earlier? Why did it not despawn that car? Okay, well, that's strange. Also, this is a sweet Lamborghini. I like this better than what they call the Diablo, which is clearly a Countach. I like this one way better than the new one. The new one actually, it's like one of the worst models they came out with as far as DLC cars. This one's nice and bright. Also, I like how the Ford Raptor is parked up on the fence because reasons. All right, folks, giant day here. I think we're going to be at 14 million after we do this sale. All right, here we go. We're going to start here with the Porsche, 470,000. We only paid about 210,000 for it. They'll do 311. Let's bargain here. Let's do 350 and let's call it a day. We got to start off strong here. No, you don't need to think. You got a great deal. I did 350 there, right? I think I did. All right, how about the R8 here? $2.5 million. I only paid $1 million for it. You'll do 1.9, which honestly isn't bad, but I want $2 million for a car here today. So will you give me $2 million here to make sure I didn't put 200,000? I think I've done that before. $2 million. Come on. You don't even need to think about it. There we go. All right, we got another Porsche for sale. 460 on this one. You're going to fall in love with this. You'll do 326. I need to make a little more money on that. What if I do 350,000 here? I think 350 is a fair price. You don't even need to think about it. There you go. Oh, we got the... Geez, that thing is shiny. I didn't realize that Lamborghini was that shiny. $2 million on this one. I paid a little over 900,000 for it. They'll do 1.5. Meet me at 1.7 million. Well, would you do that? I feel like that's probably... Oh, it's not really fair, but it's what I want for it. Oh my goodness, I'm at 13 million now. All right, so we got the actually this Ford is worth $400,000. Well, it's probably not actually worth 400,000. I'll do close to 3. I only paid about 89, or we'll call it 90,000 on it. I'll do 325. Would you do $325,000 on this thing? Come on, you ain't gonna find a deal like this anywhere else at Scam Autos. A lot of people lined up for the muscle car here. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I kind of was looking at the two. I was like, I'm gonna get rid of the green one. At first, I was like, I'm gonna keep the green one. No. I think I gotta stick with the red one. It looks a little shinier in the light. Hey, what the heck? I was talking to my audience there, and he left me. Okay, 415 for this. I only paid 162,000. You'll do 288. The other person was giving me a better price. I'm gonna have to be at like 325. Just give me 325 so I can just move on to the next vehicle. There we go. All right, we're almost at $14 million. It's fine. We got the N3 here, or the M3. Pretty decent deal. I got 100,000 on this. I'll do 234. You're not too far off, to be honest with you. Just give me 250 grand and we'll be fine here. Man, if it was this easy to make money in real life. All right, we got a BMW over here. I still have an R8 to sell too. We're gonna be at a lot of money today. My goodness. Okay, so I paid 87 for this. I think you can come up to like 200. You're only offering 178, so let's go 200 grand on this one. I've got an R8 to go sell, so just give me the money. There we go. R8 time. Can I do this over the fence? Yes, I can. I bought it for $1 million. I'm asking 2.4. They'll do once. I think you'll do 2 million for me. You'll do almost 18 or 1.8 million. So hold on, make sure I got everything right here. I don't want to screw this up. Okay, there's the offer, $2 million. Boom and boom. You got the ugly Nissan here, 235 for this. I paid 81. They'll do. You're not too far off, to be honest with you. 200,000. Let's call it 200,000. I like the even numbers here. Boom, sold that one. We got a Porsche over here. We're gonna be at $17 million. That is ridiculous. All right, 460 for this. I paid 170. You're at 290. I would do 320 grand on this. 320 grand, and it is yours. Yep, there we go. Okay, I need to get to... Do I have anything else? Oh, was that it? Hold on. I might have just... No, we got the Porsche here. We're going to push over $17 million. All right, let's get this dude here. What's up? 480 for this. I paid 170. I can always go get another one. It's just... You gotta make the money. I'll go 375 on this. $375,000. What do you think? Oh, he actually walked on me. Wait, what the heck? Okay, what about you? I don't drive this thing. You can get it for a good price. I like your offer there. Let's go 380. Even though I just offered the other guy, I think a little bit cheaper, but it's fine. 380. Think about it. Boom. We're at $17.2 million. If I were to sell the rest of my cars, which I mainly keep really high value cars, I'd be at 20 plus million in the game. Just, it's easy. Just easy mode. Just waiting for rare cars. That's all we're waiting on. So I'm totally going to drive around my Honda some more. So we'll see you guys in the next episode.